Hello friends, it's Don, aka the Grow Church. We are mixing up some Dutch Nutrients food today for flour week 2. Here I've already gone ahead and done all the measurements and math using the feed chart that I found online at www.dutchnutrients.com. Yeah, so what we're feeding is Grow AB. I do not have Diamond or Bloom Stacker. I still have to pick that up. We'll be adding some Veg Fortifier, some black, and some gold. So I got my water all done up. We're going to get all set up here. The water's been sitting there for 24 hours, off gassing chlorine. I have been giving it a stir every once in a while just to help speed up the process a little bit. So here we go. Now we're going to measure out 75 milliliters of Grow A in my trusty little handy tool here, which is 10 milliliters to the top. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5. So now, as that's in the water, I'm going to give it a good stir. And this is what I recommend for everybody is add one nutrient at a time. So I'm going to hit the pause button here as you give it a good old stir. I'm going to stir it up for a couple minutes and let the water and the nutrient bind. So now it's been about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to measure in 75 of this Grow B in my little handy measuring tool. Now one thing you do want to make sure you do is rinse your measuring device in between each one. At least that's what I do. But I'm not going to bore you with putting this one in. I'll show you the next one here. Stir, stir, stir. You want to give some time in between each one just to make sure that it doesn't cause nutrient lock. Be right back with some gold. So now it's time to add some gold. We're about 10 minutes in my process and it's only been 3 minutes and 26 seconds in the time of the video. This one is 37 milliliters. Pour a little slower, get a little more precise, I guess, is the name of the game. 10, 20, 30, 37. Now we're just gonna give that a good stir. Gold. This is definitely one that I need. As everyone knows, I do tend to stress my plants out. So now we're gonna add in some black. You get it to focus there. It's good for fungus production of good bacteria for your plant. Use black as the name. But the gold, that really smells medicine-y. As you can see there, it's giving it, we still even got some stir going on in there. Well, this measurement's 37 and a half. 20, 30, 37.5. So now I'm just gonna give that a good old stir. Like I said, I've already added the veg fortifier. It is, you need 15 liters of water for the measurement on the back in the instructions. Veg fortifier. So I went ahead already and measured out my 5-gallon bucket, and this is my 15 liters of water. They mixed 0.5 grams or 0.5 milliliters of the powder solution in. So the one good thing about using Dutch Nutrients is they are Canadian based. They are here in Ontario, and they do formulate for our water here in the 705, so you don't have to pH. But as you hear the water in the background, it's just rinsing off my meter. And at pH, I don't know if we can see that from there. Really, that's not too bad. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let that sit for 10-15 minutes. Hello there. Just going to let that sit for 10-15 minutes and then recheck the pH and then go up and down. I always like to let it sit, as some wise old man told me to do it, and then he tested the pH with the cap on. It was a pretty funny experience. Anyways, guys, have a good day. Talk to you later. Happy growing.